Damn, is it cold out here. It's a lot of snow. Had one dog come in. Just haven't done much, but man, the geese are flying today. That's what happens when the season closes, I guess. Here we go again. It's time to start hunting coyotes. We had a pretty tough waterfowl season this year. We got right into the good part of it, and I came down with pneumonia. And then shortly after that, I got the flu, so I was laid up for the last 3 weeks of the waterfowl season. But it's January 2020. We're going to start hunting coyotes. Today we're on a farmer or rancher's ground that invited us to come out, said we could hunt it. But he only wants to use shotguns in here, so we'll be using 12 gauges with a double-aught buck, and hopefully we can get some dogs in today. He's getting ready to calve, and he's got a lot of dogs in here, a lot of coyotes in here that have been raising hell with his cattle. So we're going to see how we do today, and we'll probably do 2 or 3 sets, and we're just going to enjoy the day. And it is cold and snowy. We're going to be using the old Fox Pro collar today. I've had it for about 4 or 5 years, so and it's done us a good job. Since it's so dense in here, I decided that I'd put it up on that log right there, that fallen tree. We're going to have to use shooting lanes, and with using shotguns, we're probably going to have to get the coyotes to come in within about 50 yards with double-aught buck, and it's pretty darn thick here. We got shooting lanes, so we're just going to have to try to get them to come into those lanes. We're hoping that they will come in. Sometimes when you get to drawing them in, they want to hold out a little bit, and they just don't want to come in that little teeny bit. And it really is tough when you have to use shotguns. But this farmer insisted. He's got so many cattle in here. He just insisted that we use shotguns here. On this set, I started out with a coyote locator just to locate and see if we could find the dogs that if they were in the area. And sure enough, we got one to howl back at us. And then at that point in time, we just kind of let it set for 15 or 20 minutes. And then we moved to I went to the female coyote deep call to try to bring him in, and I did that for about 10 minutes. Yeah, it was about 10 minutes, and then I just let it set for about a half an hour. And then the pup distress is what I used the next time, and at that point in time we got one to come in. He rolled in on us. He came into about 75 or 80 yards. It wasn't ideal, but he just wouldn't come in from the trees. He just wanted to stay out there and kind of look things over. So I did take a long shot at him. It didn't work out very well for me, but we did take the shot. So and probably screwed up the hunt for the rest of the day. So at this point in time, we're probably going to move to set number 2. Number 1, we're going to move to set 2. I had one come in, kind of sneaking in. I got a shot at it. Don't think I hit it. It was in the brush. I got some shooting lanes here. It's kind of tough to see them until we're right in on you. So we're going to move to set number 2, and we're going to have another good hunt. Just hang in there with us. we are. We're on our second set for the day, and hopefully we can get some coyotes to come in. We had one come in up there, but he just didn't want to commit. So we're going to give it a try here. We're probably going to do 3 or 4 sets in a day. Give it a couple hours, and we'll see where we go from here. This is where we picked for our second set. It's about 150 yards to the tree line, and there's a lot of open country. Using a shotgun, man, it's going to be difficult if they hold up at the tree line like they have been. But we're going to give it a try here. We're going to sit here for about an hour. We're going to start with the usual calls. I'm going to change it up a little bit. I'm going to use the coyote pup call in distress, and I'm going to hit it with the about a half an hour later. I'm going to hit it with the cottontail squealing call and see if that'll bring them in. We've got our decoy flipping out there. You can't see it, but it's flipping around. Hopefully it'll draw them away from that tree line to where we need to be. And those darn geese, they just wouldn't quit flying over us. They were on top of us all day. For an old goose hunter, it's pretty tough to watch them do that. We hit that pup call, and man, the whole area turned into howling back at us. There were coyotes all around us, it seemed like. We just kept working that call. Then when we went to the screaming cottontail, we drew 2 into this tree line here, just over the tree line there. So it was actually a very successful day. If you look at getting dogs to come to us, they're here. We're just going to have to talk the farmer into letting us use rifles here, because they were definitely within rifle range, but that dang shotgun is not going to let us reach out that far, even with double-aught buck. So I'm going to talk to him. We'll see what next week brings, but we're going to go to an entirely different area, I think, next week, and we're just going to keep plugging away. We love to hunt coyotes. We love to hunt anything. So we're just going to keep moving on. Damn it! It was a good hunt. Set 2 worked out well as far as getting dogs into us. So that's just what we're here for. Well, we got a couple coyotes coming today. We just couldn't get them in close enough for shotgun. Next week we're going to move to a different area, and we will be using our AR-15s. So we're going to get a little bit different range. We just couldn't get them into shotgun range today. Hey, Brad. There's some good shoe lines here.
We can get a dog moving through here and we get him.
I think we may start calving.